interesting thing is seeing Tensky put into this role on the T side as a lurker player. Something that's very interesting, something different, and that knife is floating around. Is that a player?
That is indeed a player.
Nice. We've got an invisible player.
Nice.
The invisible man has made his presence known, to us at least. Now we will have the plant going in for Dignitas. Looking pretty good here, already with the post-plant setup.
Ooh, that shot was sharp as a butcher's pencil, Dan. 4 versus 4 now, as the CTs go for the retake. Not going their way, though. MSL Config coming in for the headshots. 2 versus 4 now. These CTs are running out of numbers, and indeed Schneider will be the last to go down. 3 men surviving for Dignitas.
Indeed. Now, I wonder how this will work with this guy that's invisible when we try to spectate him. I'm not sure which. I think it's config actually.
I think it's either fixed by a reconnect or by going to the other GoTV, but we'll see if Producer Reese gets an opportunity to do that a bit later on.
Oh, I like this. We'll have an execute into the A-bomb side as the anti-eco for Dignitas. And this is nice because it's a very fast round. You don't give the pistoling players on the other side too much time to respond, but Angel with a fast frag is certainly going to make life a little bit more difficult. Getting some damage through the smoke as well, will Angel, as Dignitas get the bomb plant, and they can start to fall into post-plant positions and really abuse some of these weapons that they have in advantage. What a nice anti-eco. I really respect a team that has a nice anti-eco such as this. We should expect more like this as well. Again, the MSL-driven teams, as I mentioned, do have quite what is the word? Quite some affinity with Mirage. Yeah, I guess it's config indeed. Okay, so 2-0 and the full eco will come in from HellRaisers.
Literally the invisible man.
Could now be the opportunity, James. We've got the full anti-eco here.
Oh, for a quick reconnect.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to go for a fast execute into B, and also this does just say to me, okay, this team understands how to play this map and this game. Fast rounds as the anti-eco executes. What can you do against this with the pistol? It's very hard indeed. Fast bomb plant, good trades, and the round is basically over already.
I like how they got multiple nades towards the van area. So if there's somebody there, they're almost definitely dead. You know the nades can be tricky in this game, but that's one of the nastiest positions for an ecoing player to be in. So if you can eliminate that, then that's great.
You got to love as well that flash that went into the stairs there. That's just fantastic, because Tensky was already watching for that, and that tells you that they have so much experience running those kinds of setups. They know that it's so likely that someone's going to be there. Of course, they misinterpreted it slightly, but at the same time, I just love the forethoughts into those rounds. Now it's the buys, and this is where things will get very interesting, because the AWP is on Oscar, and he's going middle, and Dignitas should be a team that should be able to shut him down with strategy.
Well, they being the T side, will only have MSL in the mid area, and he's going to play Lurker. Wow, the P90 coming in there, but the frag's going away to CT for now. Down to a 3 versus 1 now, and this time it's going to be config to try and clutch for his team, the invisible man, so it's going to be hard for us to spectate this one. He does have the bomb, and I don't know where he is that.
Oh, there we go. Looks like the POV is actually somewhat fixed now that he's the only man alive. And he'll get the first frag. And he's got a minute to play with, so time is on his side, and he'll find a quick snap onto Angel. Now it is just one player left in Kucha, as Kucha will sprint towards the middle area to try to better discover which way Conflict's intending to go, and he's going to get caught out there. So Kucha with a nice little save at the end. But Dignitas at least got a lot of damage in there, leaving only one left alive.
Config perhaps making it a bit too complicated there. Unbeknownst to him, obviously he had no idea where Kucha was going to be, so was unlucky in that regard. So let's see if Dignitas can break HellRaisers, or if HellRaisers can get some momentum going their way now that they've got a score onto the board. Oscar is going to be AWPing mid once again. That flashback might cause problems. There is a smoke on short as well. So we'll see what he can do. He's going to get naded, in fact, out of position, which is never good. So that's going to be a solid mid-hold for the time being for Dignitas.
Yeah, and this is how they start their rounds. And it used to be that they would leave MSL in connector and build the round from there. But actually, they do have a different player. I think it's Config who's in the what could either be a lurker position or a position to base an attack off of. And with Rubino here to harass from T-Slope, this is potentially very dangerous because HellRaisers will lose Angel over by A, so they might suspect that it's an A play, but in fact, the bomb can very freely move towards the B bomb site if they choose to do so. Losing Rubino now, but they will keep the assault going towards the A site as they find more players, and slowly but surely, HellRaisers are running out of numbers. 2 left for them.
Yeah, the CTs did have Stico in T spawn, but you can see that his team died while he was trying to get into position to go for a flank. The flank was far too late. Although he's still in position, he could get a 2-man spray down here potentially. Well, Kirby's in shadow now, so is he brave enough to look over there? He sees the legs, he gets the first frag. Can he follow up though? The def cam should be a problem for him as well. Kirby's going to come down, get shot in the head, and MSL will be the man to trade here. So that was an interesting situation actually.
Yeah.
What do you go for? Do you go for the feet or do you go for the bomb planter?
Yeah, that's a hard choice, isn't it? He got very unlucky with the timing there. Would have been very interesting to see what would have happened had he got the fast frag there on the shadow guy. But Stico somehow got an extra kill out of there. I didn't expect him to do that, but it'll be full eco time for HellRaisers now as they've lost that round after winning one, putting them in a precarious spot. Once again, Dignitas with a big start to their T side. In goes Kirby now. The anti-eco execute coming into play, and Kirby is going to take down Config. A little bit of team collection from Dignitas, but they all march forwards onto the bomb side regardless.
We've got some dinks coming in actually. MSL and Kirby have both been dinked to various levels. However, numbers games firmly in their advantage, the T side. Oscar and Kucha with the USPs remain, and Oscar goes down. So, Kucha taking down MSL. A bit of a long spray, but he'll get taken down himself eventually. And Dignitas gets back to winning ways, or they will continue in that way. And HellRaisers, their money is limited here as well, which means they're going to be lacking grenades here. They're going to be unable to smoke things off as they otherwise might have liked to. In fact, they'll only have, in fact, they'll get 3 smokes out. So.
And one thing to note very quickly is that the previous round when they were playing their anti-eco execute, which we've seen before, they ran into the stack. And they still had a great round, even though it was quite close and a bit awkward, and there was a team kill and it was messy. Because they were executing there all together, it was
glorious. MSL get tagged as well, down to 15 HP. That tight angle finally paying off. Didn't often see that happen. But can they hold on to the site here? Oscar needs another frag, missing the shot there. Doesn't see the player below him because he's scoped in. 3 versus 3 now with the T's in control of the site. Stopping the flank from coming in, down to 2 versus 2 now. Bomb still on the floor.
Yeah, this is a really tough one now for the HellRaisers, because even though the bomb is down, there is a minute left to play with, so Dignitas could actually just play with the time and find themselves some good engagements, as well as a potential here for a plant. They don't have to rush themselves. Schneider's going to come in from short now, which is a good reposition from him. His teammate Stico able to play in the short position, but they have to put the pieces of the puzzle together, but they won't get an opportunity. Tensky obliterating Schneider there. Now understanding where Stico is. Can Tensky once again finish things off? Stico with that bam as he will go down. Great stuff there from Tensky in the end. And it is quite interesting indeed seeing Tensky in this more lurker role. He's always the guy at the back so far for Dignitas.
So far, so good here on the second map again. Dignitas are a map up, as you can see on top of your screen there, versus HellRaisers, winning the HellRaisers pick, which was Overpass. MSL going for the Mac 10 now, looking to make that dirty money versus these ecoing HellRaisers side. 2 people in CPL who will soon be smoked off by MSL. Goodbye to you. We'll see what Schneider chooses to do. He could try and jump through the smoke. Indeed, he's going to do exactly that. And MSL runs out of bullets at the wrong time. Oh, actually, it's Oscar who comes in for the kill there with an assist from Schneider. Either way, they got the frag. Ooh, that's a perfect Molotov towards connector.
It's just beautiful.